An eagle found injured along 9 Mile Falls Road and given just a 30% chance to live is getting a new lease on life. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nadine Woodward.
And I'm Mike Gonzalez. We first brought you the story of Glen the Eagle back in June. Glen was found on 9 Mile Road in pretty rough condition, and veterinarians, they weren't sure if she would live. Glen spent most of her recovery time in Pullman at the WSU College of Veterinary Medicine. Even recently, doctors weren't sure if she would ever return to the wild, and we are happy to report, despite all the odds, Glen is doing great and made a full recovery and was released today at the Little Spokane River Natural Area. KXY4's Aaron Luna has been following Glen and has the exclusive story of Glen's return to the wild.
Just turn it to the side so I can grab.
On a brisk Tuesday afternoon, Washington State University staff unloaded Glen the Eagle.
I honestly never thought that bird would fly again.
In reality, the 5-year-old bald eagle almost died last June when Robert Hutton found her on 9 Mile Road north of Spokane.
At first, I didn't know that she was going to make it. She actually fell asleep in the back of my truck on the way to the vet.
She was sick and not eating. Doctors gave her a 30% chance to live.
The strongest survive. That's nature.
And like the country she represents, Glen did prove to be one of the strongest. But she still faced another challenge.
She had a fracture that was very close to the joint, and I really didn't think she was ever going to be able to stretch that joint out again.
At that point, Glen needed to be placed in a permanent home or face euthanization. Once again, she defied the odds and reached for the skies. Today, just a few miles from where Hutton found her.
This is just great. The words can't describe it.
Glen is now out of her cage and she's perched in this tree behind me. What she's going to do now is work on getting her bearings. The flight at WSU is only 100 feet long, so she's going to have to work back her strength and get her endurance up to fly the miles around this area. Hopefully she'll be able to do that within the next week.
Turn her loose and let her try, or confine her to a life in captivity.
Glen is fitted with an ankle tag with a number on it that someone can call if they find her. While her newest battle may have just begun,
Even if she only raises one more clutch, that's, 2 or 3 more bald eagles in the world.
there are those already standing behind her.
Any chance that I see a bald eagle, I'm pulling over. And I have an extra pair of binoculars with me at all times that I carry, and I will be looking.
For KXLY4 HD News, I'm Aaron Luna.